You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Punch it, Chewy. All right, we're back.
Austin's got a story.
Do I? Oh yeah. In between episodes, we were talking about animated shows based on other licensed properties.
Like, we were talking about Clone Wars last episode.
Star Wars. And we were talking about, Vaughn mentioned Legend of Korra, which is really popular right now, and I've never seen it.
Which is, it's the sequel to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, it's a sequel?
Yes.
I didn't know it was related. Okay. I thought it was just, like, similar animation and, like...
Similar everything.
Ideas. Well, like I said, I've never seen it, so I don't know how similar it is.
Yeah, they are... it takes place, like... I want to say... I don't remember exactly, but it's, like, 25 years later.
Okay.
20 years later, after The Last Airbender closes, so...
Ah, dang it.
Does that ruin your story?
No, that does not ruin my story at all. I basically, the reason why I've never seen Avatar: Last Airbender stuff is because I went to high school with some people, some girls who were really into it, and
like obnoxiously so?
No, not necessarily, but just like they were like proud that they're like the same way that I would be now about something that I'm into. Like, yeah, I'm into that. Like, I don't care if you don't think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, they were cool because they were comfortable with the fact that they liked it, and they didn't really care if people didn't think that they were cool because they liked it. But nonetheless, we didn't think they were cool because they liked this cartoon show. And
you were older when it came out, so I was, I suppose.
Yeah, we were like sophomores in high school or something.
Okay.
All right, I didn't die that time. And these girls who were in our same grade, they were just as old as we were. They weren't younger or anything. They like showed up to school one day. There was like 3 or 4 of them that were all into it. And they all like drew these symbols on their hands.
Yeah.
For like the different
elements.
Like elements in the show. Which is funny because like if you knew me, that's like something that I would just automatically think is cool based on concept and merit already. But
you made fun of them.
Were
you a bully? Austin, were you a bully?
No, I was not a bully, actually. I suffered from a little bit of bullying, but for the most part, it was a pretty easy ride. No, there was...
An air ride?
A Kirby air ride?
Yeah.
Is that where you're going with that?
Yeah.
I've never played that, actually.
Okay.
It looks like it would control really weird. I watched other people play it. I watched a really weird speed run. Or I think I might have played it like on an emulator or something. What are those? I don't know anything.
We don't use those. We obey all laws here on this show.
Yeah.
So,
especially ones that matter.
Yeah, but carry on with your story.
Anyway, they showed up to school. They had these symbols drawn on their hands, and the major people who were kind of the bullies were just like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like this is comedy gold to us." And so for like probably a solid year, this girl in our grade was called Fire Nation. And because that's the name of one of like the tribes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
well, it's a nation.
Okay.
But go on.
Yeah. And I felt bad for her because damn. This one dude
because that could be you.
This one dude just wouldn't let it go. Well, and actually, the same dude that kind of perpetuated it was
nice job.
Thank you. Was somebody who bullied me a little bit too. He was a major weirdo. I hope he's turned a corner since he was one of those dudes, you know, who like just kind of had it rough and had to take it out on other people and. You kind of, you know, some days you felt bad for him, some days you wanted him to die. One of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
But we're all grown up now. Hopefully he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Because I'm certainly doing all right.
I think he's watching.
I highly doubt it. I don't know if they have TV in prison. Oh, that's a joke.
Oh.
That's a joke.
Right.
He did go to prison once.
Oh.
Anyway, let's end that line of conversation.
All right.
Dude,
Avatar is actually one of my favorite shows.
Okay, Vaughn likes Avatar.
But I was so like when it came out, I was in the Nickelodeon age, like right in the middle of it.
So you were you would have been in what, like 5th grade, 6th grade?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
like right between elementary school and middle school. So like I was like at the prime age for that kind of show. But I mean, if you go back and watch it as an adult, like it's like it's not like a kid show. It's like a family show. Like that's the best way to describe it.
What is the difference between a kid show and a family show?
That sucked. So you can't control when that ends, right?
What's that?
You can't control when that ends. You're just gonna.
No, you can. No, it's a fixed amount of time.
Yeah.
It's just like there's a very heavy number of frames after it's over where you can't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like Avatar's like.
You got a little island back there.
Oh, that's cute.
What's going on back there?
There's a couple.
Yeah.
But
the same one actually.
Yeah, it's just where. Oh, but it
the trees
changes
are different.
the angle.
Trees are different.
Is the angle? Yeah. The perspective's a little different.
Is this person like supposed to be like cheering me on? Like, what
before you
is their purpose?
End them.
Yeah, you just ate my friend. Yay! Everything is awesome. You like Lego Movie?
Yes.
Good answer.
Yeah,
it's the correct answer.
Okay. I think it is. Like it's
anyone who says they don't like the Lego Movie just doesn't like happiness.
Like it was great. I had a lovely time watching it.
I gotta say
lots
though,
of laughs.
I don't know how good the Lego Batman movie is gonna be.
Didn't know that was gonna be a thing.
Yup. So almost said Ed Norton. Will Arnett is Batman in the Lego Movie, and he was very funny as Batman.
Is he the same person from?
Same person
carried over from the
same
Lego
person.
Movie.
And they basically decided to spin it off so that the Lego version of Batman, like that particular character and portrayal of the Batman character, is going to have his own movie, and it's going to be like silly and offbeat and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. You know, like there's all these different cameos in the Lego Movie, and they're all really good. But that movie is so rapid fire.
Yep.
You know, they all come and go so quickly. You're like, oh man, I wish there was more of Batman, or oh man, I wish there was more of Channing Tatum as Superman and Jonah Hill as Green Lantern. Wow, what great interplay. Or like, oh, it was so funny with Morgan Freeman as God because he's always God.
Yeah.
Or oh, it was so funny the Ninja Turtles were there, and and Charlie Day, and like, but none of them. How many people can I name from the movie? But none of them are there for more than like, a few minutes total throughout the movie. There's so much stuff, and it's all crammed together, and that's part of why the movie's so great, is it just never does the same thing for very long. But, like, if you put any one of those characters in their own movie alone for like an hour and a half, I don't think it'd be funny anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because there's so much stuff. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how that's going to work.
It doesn't... Oh. Okay. It doesn't...
Oh, no.
Oh.
I want the tomato.
It doesn't strike me as like, oh, that'll work.
Yeah, it doesn't strike me as like a home run.
Maybe it will. But
like, people will go see it because they liked the Lego Movie.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it will have more of the same with lots of cameos and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure it won't be just an hour and a half of Will Arnett saying, no parents, darkness.
Yeah.
Like... Or at least I hope not, because it'll be really bad if it does. But yeah, I'm sure they'll... Who knows? Maybe they'll... I don't want that combination. It's no good. Maybe they'll set it up in such a way that, like, there will be a new character that's really funny in the Lego Batman movie, and then they will get their own movie, and they're just gonna, chain them together.
Yeah.
Look at this coral.
It's nice.
Where'd Kirby go? Where is he? Bet you can't find me. Pink on pink.
Oh, you asked what makes a show like a family show instead of a kid
show, yeah. It's when they have the jokes that like only the parents get, right?
Well, not necessarily. Like there's
That's what I would think of.
There's like story. There's more than enough story that's digestible at an adult level as well. Like
Okay.
where like it can connect with you beyond just like a like slapstick kind of way or like goofy kind of way. Like it can have those things like be goofy and whatever, and which Avatar is very has that almost not nonstop, but I mean there's a lot of that there. But like when it's like it gets real too, and then Legend of Korra is like more so that because like it's like they went after the exact same audience that watched Avatar when it happened. But then like that's like 8 years later, so like they were going for the same people who were obviously now like 8 years older. So that's even more, like several steps in that direction of being more serious and less kiddie, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking of like Dexter's Lab, where like you watch it as a kid and it's really funny and entertaining, and then you watch it again as an adult and there's so many things that you didn't notice. Mm-hmm. Like there's a lot of pop culture references in that show. Like there's or like Aladdin, when the genie first comes out, he like Robin Williams is being Robin Williams, and he does like 5 impersonations really quickly, rapid fire in a row.
Yeah, and
they're all like things that you would only get if you were an adult. Mm-hmm. One of them is like,
oh, this is
not good.
Okay,
I want my fire sword. Damn you, Swiss rolls with spikes. They look like Swiss rolls.
They do, yeah.
Except they're brown instead of black.
Yeah, which is unsettling. I wouldn't need a brown.
Yeah, he does like a Rain Man impersonation.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, there's no way you would have got that as like a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that's totally thrown in for like the parents.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's funny. Yay, Robin Williams.
Well, the other thing about Avatar is like the lessons are very much applicable to, it's not just like lessons for kids or like morals for kids. It's like you can take that stuff to the bank.
The cookies when mom said not to yet.
Yeah, only
Justin.
Make sure you ask mom before you go outside, because it's bad if you do.
Be sure to ask your parents before going online.
Yeah.
I don't have to ask my parents before I go online anymore because I am an adult. That's the coolest part about being an adult.
Is it?
Yeah, I can use the internet whenever I want.
You can hop on.
I can
YouTube,
sign on to the World Wide Web. Yeah. I use dial-up just for the feels. The nostalgia factor. Have you ever been to like the web archive sites where people have like
they keep old websites?
I'm honestly not sure how it works, but yeah, it's like they've saved copies of old websites from like the 90s, literally, in like the form that they were at, and you can go visit them in the form that they were at, and like their same resolution. Like, I remember one of the first ones that I found was the Star Fox 64 website.
Oh.
Like when the game was not out yet and they were promoting it. So we're talking about 1996.
Wow.
And like, oh my goodness, it was so hilarious. Like, it is a gem. Like, it's just so funny. Like, you go to those websites now for...
Is it a shattered crystal?
Upcoming game. Wow. A crystal shard.
Crystal, dang it.
Kirby and the Shattered Crabs.
Why are they going down?
The bombs? Because I'm underwater. Yeah.
So they're just sinking like anchors.
I mean, really, shouldn't you be asking how they're staying lit?
That too. But that's,
They're heavy and they sink.
Less my concern.
Get the little stars.
That's from Smash Bros.
The little purpley drill thing?
Yeah, I remember that. Subspace, yeah, definitely Subspace Emissary.
I want to try to combine bomb with electricity. Yeah!
What is it? What'll it be?
I don't know, but I bet it's cool.
Wait. Prediction?
I'm gonna guess it's like a gun or something.
I'm gonna guess it's like a
Okay. It's a bomb light bulb. Oh Jesus.
We're gonna die. That was the beeping.
Oh yeah.
Instead of like a.
It's like an alarm.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Well,
next time on the boys.
We're gonna get to the top of this room, get that shard, and do some more stuff, and maybe succeed in life.
Shattered crystals.
Kirby
coming back together.
And the crumbles.
The crumbling cakes.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Crumb cake?
Yeah, you want to have a crumbling cookie?
No.
Maybe in between episodes here.
A crumbling cookie?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, do you want me to crumble it for you?
Yeah, crumble.
Or we could have crumbling crunch.
I want you to baby bird me that cookie.
Nice. I'll do that.
Good night, everybody.
See ya. Oh, are we keeping the tits?